I got this email last week. It's a typical spammer email trying to sell me their SEO services. First, they say that I suck, my channel's not performing well, and then I should contact them to work with them. This is the classic you suck, buy my stuff strategy that I feel a lot of spammers use. I do not know who's teaching this, but it does not work. Please don't do this. There's a better way. You can actually get clients from your YouTube channel. And I want to show you how I got my first 5 clients from my YouTube channel, and I made my first $2,500 from YouTube. I did not have an email list. I did not cold DM people. I did not have a sales page or a landing page. I was not running ads. And in this video, I want to show you exactly how I got my first few clients without spammy tactics. All right, so this was in 2019. And I'd had my YouTube channel about professionally for 2 years at that point, but I'd never actually tried to get clients from my YouTube channel. So this was the first time I was like, okay, I want to get some clients from my YouTube channel. I know I can help people and I know how I can help them. But I was in this classic trap where a lot of you might be right now thinking that you need a complicated funnel, you need an elaborate email list, you need to run ads, you need to have this, entire sales funnel strategy working for you. You need to have like 100 people on your email list or 1,000 people on your email list or whatever. And that's exactly what I thought as well. I thought I needed all of these things to actually get clients from my YouTube channel. But it turns out that there are already people in your network who are following you. So if you've been creating videos for a while, or even if you've been active on social media or on platforms for a while, especially YouTube, there are people who are already following you. There are people who are already interested in what you're doing. And so the strategy stems from that. And so that's what I decided to experiment with. I was like, okay, I know I can help people. How do I actually reach these people and let them know that I can help them? So that's the mindset that I started this with. So the first thing that I did was I was very active on Facebook at that time because it was 2019. Okay, Facebook was the platform that everyone was on. And I had this little Facebook group. Now, quick caveat, you do not actually need a Facebook group for this to work, but I'll just share with you what I did. And then I'll also share with you how you can adapt it to different platforms and different strategies. Okay, so stay with me here. Let me walk you through exactly what I did. So I had this little Facebook group and people were like talking about YouTube in it because it was like about YouTube. And I used to see a few people very active in that group because they were always asking questions. They were always discussing things. I knew they followed me. I knew they followed my channel. And what I did was I actually reached out to 5 very specific people that I had chosen. I was like, okay, I know I can help this person. I think I know exactly what they need. So let me reach out to them. So what I did was that I sent them a Facebook Messenger chat, like a DM. After I read this out to you, I'm going to share with you exactly why it worked for all 5 people to say yes to this offer. Okay, so the message is, hi, name. So you want to have their name in there. I wanted to let you in on something that's happening that I feel would hugely benefit you. I'm taking a very small committed group of entrepreneurs through a 5-week crash program on YouTube. It's very hands-on, it's very practical, and it's designed to get you up and started and producing videos and ranking them and generating leads from YouTube all within this time frame. So you can see this is not like a very template email that I send or message that I send, right? It's very like how I would talk. Okay. It starts on March 11th and costs $500, and you have access to all the training material and replays forever. I'd love for you to be a part of the pilot group because I know you'll get results. If you're interested, schedule a call with me for any time this week and I'll answer any questions you have. I have a detailed program guide that I've put together. Do you want to see it? Just so you know what will happen each week. I can send it to you right here, as in within Facebook. I'm asking for a commitment of about 4 hours a week, and I'm only taking max 5 people through this coaching right now. 2 people have already signed up and paid to reserve their seat, and I think you'd make the perfect person to join us. So I send this to 5 people, and as you saw, the program was for $500 as my initial entry-level offer. And all 5 people said yes. And this was actually the start of my coaching business on YouTube. Now, what I want to do for you is to break down why a message like this works over cold DMs, over spams, over like mass emailing strangers to try to get them to buy your stuff and be like, buy from me. Like, that's like desperate energy and spammer energy. What I want you to have is invitation energy. And I'll explain what I mean by that as I break this down. And then I'm also going to show you how to craft your own invitations that are going to help you get your ideal clients in your programs. And you do not need an email list or any complicated sales funnels for this. So the first thing to note is this message is genuinely personal, right? I'm calling them by name. I'm saying stuff like, I feel this would hugely benefit you. So very, very specific, keeping their needs in mind. I'm saying, I'll know you'll get results, demonstrates I actually know them or have some familiarity with their business. And I'm also making them feel chosen by saying you'd be the perfect person to join us. So they feel like I'm talking directly to them. It's not a spam or a mass message. It's very personalized. The next thing I want you to note is the invitation energy, which is the opposite of sales energy. So when I say stuff like, I wanted to let you in on something, that's like insider access. Like, this is something happening. Not everybody knows about this, right? I'd love for you to be a part of the pilot group. This means that I'm running this for the first time and I want you to help me co-create, right? So if you're running a coaching program for the first time, this is how you can get your first few clients, by inviting them into a beta program or a pilot program. And that terminology immediately signifies that this is the first time you're doing something like this. Then I said 2 people have signed up and paid to reserve their seat. This includes social proof without any kind of pressure. So they know that other people are also being invited and they are joining in. The whole tone is, I'm creating something special and that I thought of you, not that I have a product, buy it. So it shifts the energy completely. Then I also include just enough details in it to let them know exactly what we're going to be doing, right? So I say stuff like, it's going to get you up and started, producing videos, ranking them, and generating leads from YouTube. So these are like very specific goals that I know that I can help people with. And I also feel that my audience has these goals and would benefit from them, right? So very specific. There's also a very clear timeline, a 5-week crash program, and it starts March 11th. So there's a definitive date. And if you notice the date on when I sent this one is on 26th of Feb 2019. And I'm saying that it starts on March 11th. So what I'm doing is building a buffer for myself between the time people say yes to actually then getting all my materials together to start coaching on this particular program. So that helps me to invite people in without necessarily having the entire product built. And it gives them some time to understand that, okay, they're in, and get them ready and get other things in their life sorted so they can be fully invested when the program actually starts. So it's actually a win-win. Okay, the next thing you see is this clear commitment that I'm asking for. $500, 4 hours a week, max 5 people. These are very, very clear terms. So there's no mystery funnel. I'm not asking them to hop on a call to learn more and then all will be revealed. No, it's very specific and very clear. They know exactly what they're going to get. It's also very conversational. It's very hands-on. It's very practical. So it sounds like I'm talking, not copywriting. And I've used contractions throughout. I'm, you'll, it's. And then I'm using very human language. I think you'd make the perfect person to join us. So you want to use language. It's a long message. It feels like an actual message I would send somebody on WhatsApp or SMS perhaps, right? It doesn't sound very corporate-y or very templated. So it also removes sales pressure. So I'm like, if you're interested, schedule a call with me. So if they're not, they can, say that, okay, well, I'm maybe not ready yet. So it gives them an out. And it also focuses on their needs. So I'll answer any questions you have, so let me know any questions you have. And then I also have an in-depth program guide that I've put together. So I offer that and I say, do you want to see it? Just so you know what will happen each week. So they feel there's a deeper level of information if the initial information excites them and they want more. So they know that there's more and I can send that to them, right? I'm not asking for money in the message. I am just asking for interest. So that's kind of what you want to do with your coaching clients as well. You just want to gauge interest. Would you be interested? Here's something I'm doing. Would you be interested in joining? Notice how the energy is very, very different from telling people to buy your stuff. Now, also look at the positioning. Pilot group makes it sound exclusive. I'm only taking max 5 people, so scarcity, but not manufactured scarcity. Actually, that's my bandwidth. If I take 5 people, I know I can make it very personal and I can give attention to all of those 5 people, right? So it's very real. And then 2 people have signed up, so it shows momentum without pressure. And it also positions them as an early adopter who will help shape the program. So you're not just a buyer, you're actually somebody who's going to work with me to help develop this program. And that's really, really important for when you're launching something for the first time and you don't yet have proof of, how it works. You want to get people to help you define what's going to be in that program. So this is a great way to launch your first coaching program. I'm not hyping anything up. I'm not promising them any results. I'm not saying you're going to 10x your revenue. I'm not saying you're going to go viral in 30 days. So there's no hype. It's very grounded and very real. And the benefit is very, very clear, but also realistic. You're going to start producing videos. You're going to start ranking those videos and you're going to start generating leads from your videos. So when you look at a message like this, you either say, yes, I'm interested, or you say, no, this is not for me. Or you could say that let's get on a call and discuss it. So all of these 5 people that I actually sent this message to said yes. In fact, this one said, I think you're right. I'll absolutely benefit because I'm in this to win it. It's not something that I just want to do. Like he really wanted to end on this. He needed to do it, not just wanted to do it, right? And so this is the kind of energy that is invitation energy. And this is the kind of energy that will get you clients from YouTube. Now let's talk about how to get these clients if you do not have a Facebook group and you do not have an email list and you're not running ads. I really want to break down a misconception here at this point. A lot of people think that marketing is invisible, like they're going to mass market, they're going to send out a message into the ether and randomly strangers are going to show up. And that may happen later on. But when you're first starting out and you're putting your first programs together or your channel is fairly new right now, right? Then marketing needs to be the opposite of invisible. It needs to be very personal. And here's what I want you to think about marketing. You probably already have people in your world who are interested in what you're doing. You just haven't made them an offer yet. You know what they say, right offer, right person, right time, right? That's what you need, right? So let me help you through that. So what you actually need is to flip the script from thinking about, I'm just going to say, here's my course, and then wait for sales to come in, or here's my coaching program, and then wait for clients to come in. Instead of that, let's flip that and say, okay, who in my world right now could I help? And I guarantee you, you have people in your world right now that you can help. You might have people watching your YouTube channel. You might have people on Instagram or on social media. You might have people on email. You might have people on Facebook. You might have personal contacts on WhatsApp or SMS on your phone. So all you really need is to reach out to anywhere from 1 to 5 people and make them an offer. Do you currently have people in your world that comment on stuff you do, follow you online, perhaps engage with you, clearly get value from your content, but you've never actually made them an offer? Let me know in the comments what's been stopping you. I'd love to hear your answer. So if you're sitting here right now thinking, wait, can I actually do this right now? You absolutely can. All you need to do is 5 things. So take out a pen and paper or your phone and write down the answers to these 5 things. Number 1, who is your program for? That's the first thing. What is the transformation that you can offer them? So they're in this state right now, and what is the transformation that will happen after they take your program, right? The third thing, what's actually included in your program? So what are the typical results that you're going to be including? What's the actual program? The details of that. When will it happen? We're starting on March 11th. Like, that's the kind of energy, right? How long will it go for? 5 weeks? Like, that's you want to include that. And how much is it? That's the fifth component, right? So write down these 5 things and then find 1 to 5 people to send this invitation out to. And that is literally going to get you your first few clients from YouTube. Now, if you want some extra help on how to get your first few coaching clients from YouTube, I've created a mini course called Make $1,000 from YouTube, and it walks you through the exact process that I just described in this video. It shows you how to identify your people, how to structure your quick win offer. The quick win offer includes the 5 things that we talked about in your invitation email, and how to structure that offer to get a quick win for yourself as well as for your clients. How to write the invitation messages so they don't feel salesy. How to price your offer, how to deliver it, and how to turn those first 5 clients into a full coaching program that can become your flagship program. So if you want that course, it's only $99 and it's only 5 lessons. So it'll just take you about 4 to 5 hours to go through the entire course and implement it right away. I'll drop a link to that course down in the description below. And if you want to know how to make YouTube videos that attract these ideal clients who love everything you do, then you want to watch this video on how to attract buyers and not random viewers to your YouTube channel so that you can then convert them into clients and customers. I'll see you in the next one.